college dropout. I was about to say can never be me, but what happened to me and my Haitian boyfriend? This Q&A is about to get real juicy, so just make sure you're sat for this one. This is going to be the most vulnerable that I've ever been on social media ever. Hi, it's Ashley Masse here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking a lot. Sometimes I ramble. I hope I don't ramble a lot in this video, but it is a life update video. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. I did post something on my Instagram stories where you guys can ask me questions. I got a lot of good ones here, so I'm gonna be going through these and answering them. I didn't want to do a sit down and talk video because I feel like I'd be more comfortable doing something while I talk to you, because usually when I'm on the phone with my mom or my friends, I'm usually doing something. I'm never sitting in one place talking unless I'm laying down in my bed. That's a different story. So today I'm going to be baking while I'm talking to you, if that's okay, to give me something to do. I'm going to make sure that it's not distracting you from how I'm responding to the questions. If you're stumbling across my channel and you're wondering, who is this girl? Why is she doing a life update? Why is she relevant? I don't know. Just to introduce myself and what I've been doing to get to where I am now. My name is Ashley Masse. I am a full-time content creator as of last year, but I've been creating content for about, I'd say 5 to 6 years. It all started in high school. I went to the High School of Fashion Industries in Chelsea, Manhattan. It's 2 blocks away from the college, FIT. It really started off by dressing up, going to school, and my friends and I, we love to take pictures after school all over Manhattan. I attended this event called Curlfest. That's when my first post went viral. It went viral with over 1,000 likes. I know 1,000 likes now is like, oh, 1,000 likes, but that was pretty huge to me, and that's kind of when my page took off. After I started to become known for my natural hair, my afro, I started my curly hair journey. That's a whole different story for another video, but fast forward to where I am now. I'm so thankful for those that are still sticking around since then. Like, it's crazy. Getting back into YouTube and creating a new audience per se, it's been such a surreal feeling for me, because it means so much knowing that people are sticking around to watch what I put out. It makes me feel good knowing that my work is being seen and people are loving it. Yeah. I haven't baked in a while. Fun fact about me, if I wasn't doing content creation, I think I would have opened up my own bakery, because I used to love baking when I was a kid, and I have talent fingers. I'm very crafty. I'm good when it comes to baking. Cooking, not my jam. Baking, yes. I'm baking classic white cake. My favorite flavor cake is chocolate, but I try not to keep chocolate in the house with Brooklyn around. I don't want no accidents, so we are going to be doing everything white, vanilla. I got this cute confetti gold dust from Walmart. It's literally only me living here, so I know I'm not gonna eat that much cake. This is just for my enjoyments. Question number 1. Hey, how are you? I hope all is well. Do you do paid promotions? I am doing great. Thank you for asking. But I unfortunately don't do paid promotions. If you would like to work with me in the future, my business email is up on all of my channels, Instagram, here on YouTube, and TikTok. The email is ashleym@whalerstars.com. You can definitely hit up my manager there. Next question. You are an inspiration. How did you move out so early and are living alone in this economy? First of all, thank you so much. I'm about to spill my life tips secrets with y'all. I saw an interview with Jay-Z years ago. I don't even know which interview it was, and I think I'm about to butcher the quote. Jay-Z basically said, if you can't afford what you want to buy twice, then you can't afford it once. Ever since then, I basically applied that to anything that I buy. When it comes to shopping, I apply that rule ×3 instead of ×2. I knew that I wanted my own space, that I wanted to move out and see how this will make me grow as a person. Of course, in order to move out, I needed money. So applying that same rule, I made sure that I had 2 years worth of rent saved up. I was working a lot and saving my coin. The reason why I say as of last year I'm a full-time content creator, I was also still a student and I was working other jobs. I was working with kids on the weekends, celebrating their birthdays. It was the best job that I've ever had. If you're located in New Jersey and you have a little sister, little niece, little cousin, anyone that you want to throw a birthday soiree for, that is the perfect place. I'm going to leave it here somewhere on the screen because I love the owners. They were the best bosses. The place is just so magical. We got to paint the girls' nails, do their hair. They had dance parties, singing parties. They got to make stuffed animals, get dressed in like princess dresses. It was amazing. But that was my weekend job. And I also picked up a job dog walking where I used to live with my mom. So I used to walk these 2 poodles 4 to 5 times a week. I also made extra side coin doing that, and I told myself that I wasn't moving out until I had 2 years worth of rent, so I know that I'll be secure and that I'll be good. I don't have to worry about how I'm gonna pay my rent for next month because I'll be good for 2 years. I know that's easier said than done, but I did work for it, and this is just what I did to move out. I'm not saying that you have to do the same. That's not what I'm saying. That's just how I went about everything. Next question, summer plans. I'd like to describe my summer 2023 as the concert, festival, vacation summer. I went to go see Burna Boy this past weekend. Next week I'm seeing Drake. This weekend I'm attending Curl Fest, my favorite festival of the summer, which is this Saturday. In 2 weeks, I am seeing Beyonce. June is filled with me going to concerts, and I will be going to Turks and Caicos in August, which I'm really excited for. Your girl loves her a vacation. Any chance that I get to travel outside of the country, that's what I'm doing. Next question is, what is your dream state or city that you want to visit? I don't think I have a dream state because I don't really like the United States like that, but I need to travel more in the US to answer this question, because the only states that I go to besides, you know, living in Jersey and going to New York is Florida and California. That's it. I love California, but that's only because I love LA. I haven't been to any of the other cities. Oh, no. A city that I want to visit is definitely New Orleans. I want to visit New Orleans. Yeah. In Louisiana. That's where I want to go. What is one thing younger you would be so proud of? That's actually a good question. I feel like younger me would be so proud of a lot of things. The list is just endless. And there is more to come that I'm actually working on that younger me would be screaming, crying, throwing up, like so proud. Completely. Would you ever do a meet and greet? Plans for the summer? I don't know if I would do a meet and greet now. I don't want to doubt myself, but I honestly don't know if people would show up or not, because I don't think I'm at that type of level yet, you know. But I am working on the social squad for Curly Girl Collective for Curl Fest this weekend. So they're gonna have me all over the field on Saturday. If you see me, you can say hi. I promise I am friendly. Not just saying that on camera and then if you see me, I'm a whole different person. I'm just more on the shyer side, but I promise, like, I'm really friendly. How to date yourself? What are some great places to go in New York City? Babe, put me on. I will put you on. I like to go out on dates with myself a lot. I've been doing this recently, actually. I never used to go out by myself and do things because I thought that was kind of embarrassing, but it's important to spend time with yourself and know who you are as a person. I do have a highlight section on my Instagram page that says meals, and I tag a lot of the restaurants that I go to, but my number one favorite spot is Jack's Wife's Freda. They have multiple locations, but I usually go to the one in Soho. Another place that I like to go to is called Seasons 52. I think they have a location out in Long Island, but they have multiple locations here in Jersey, and I love going there, asking for a table for one, getting my steak, my mash, and my grilled asparagus or broccoli, whatever they have during the season. A lot of their ingredients are fresh and they only serve what's growing in season, which is pretty cool. And I can also list other restaurants here on the screen. College. You know, this question is just one word. It may not seem like they're asking much, but this question asks a lot. College. I don't even know where to start with that one. I mean, I do, but I never spoke about my education experience on social media, which is weird. School and I already mentioned that I went to High School of Fashion Industries. I was a fashion major and they had us sewing clothes, which I loved. I love school when I'm learning something new and when it's something that I'm interested in. But if it's something that I'm not interested in, or I feel like it's not going to help me succeed in my career path, I just tune out. That's kind of what happened with college. So after I graduated high school, I didn't get accepted to my dream college, which was FIT. And I'm saying dream college because now that I am where I am, I realized that FIT wasn't even my dream college. I feel like I just said that because of the hype that was around attending that college. Like, oh, it's FIT, you know. After I didn't get accepted to FIT, I thought my life was gonna be over and that I was gonna start a new life in Mexico and I didn't need to go to school. I did end up going to City Tech, downtown Brooklyn. I did 1 year in person and then COVID happened. When we switched to remote learning, I was out of it. I did not want to even attend my online classes. That's how bad it was. First of all, I was already, I wouldn't say deep in this content creation thing. I was making money from being a content creator. And I was at that point where I just felt like I was learning a lot of repetitive things for my major. I was a business and science major. I don't even know anything about science. They had me in chemistry and I had to drop that class so quick because honestly, I said this is not gonna sit right with me. I was taking a lot of classes that I didn't want to take and classes in the business field that was very repetitive or I already learned outside of school from watching mentor videos, you know, things that are free online that you can learn without sitting in a classroom. I put the cupcakes in the oven. Before my camera rudely overheated and just shut off, I was talking about college. Yes, I was about to be a college dropout, but I have a really close relationship with my mom. When I told her my thoughts of dropping out, she told me that I should at least get something. especially with all the hard work that I've been putting into passing all of my classes, all of the exams that I've taken, midterms, finals. School was taking a huge toll on me. When I was feeling that way financially, they were supposed to cover my tuition, and they let me know last minute that they weren't doing that, so I had 2 weeks to come up with the money or else I couldn't sign up for the following semester. I took that as a sign that I should just take the semester off, figure out what I want to do with my career, with my life. When I took that semester off, I was ready to book it completely, as in like never go back. I had one more semester to go to get my associate's degree, and I graduated last year. I didn't attend my graduation, but I got my degree. A degree is a degree, honey. I'm not even using that degree towards anything that I'm doing now. I just did it just to get it. Now, I'm not bad-mouthing college and saying that it's bad, since it wasn't helping me progress with what I want to do in the future. I just didn't feel like it was necessary for me to waste the time, the money, the energy. I can definitely go back to college to get my bachelor's, master's, but as of right now, I am good where I am. Do you look more like your mom or dad? I'm definitely my mama's twin. When I was younger, a lot of people used to tell me that I look like my dad, and as I've grown into my features, I look more like my mom. I'm gonna put a picture right here. Yeah. What happened to your Haitian boyfriend? I feel like I got a lot of questions like this. Yes, what happened to you and your boyfriend? What happened to me and my Haitian boyfriend? He is still my boyfriend, y'all. I promise y'all, we are good. Actually, I'm gonna ask him if I can post a picture of us somewhere on the screen. We're just not posting together on social media. Yeah, we're just enjoying our time off of it for now. We're still together, okay? That's still very much my man. Next question. You had mentioned you were going on a self-love journey. How did that go? Any tips? Yes, I was going on a self-love journey, but I did something better. I found God. I don't want to push Christianity onto y'all, but I'm definitely going to share my testimony, because when I tell you, there are times when I was down real bad and I couldn't blame anyone but the people around me and myself. Last summer, I honestly went through a lot. That's when I decided to jump out of a plane. I went skydiving, and I felt like that was a huge release for me. But even after that, I started to take the time to know my God, to know my Creator, my Father, and what He does for me, and not even for me, but for the people around me, my loved ones, and how I was in worse positions than where I am now. And I started to understand that everything He does for me is not to break me down, but it's to build me up. I believe I only mentioned this when I moved out, but I am a project baby. Like, I come from the projects in Canarsie, Brooklyn. If you know where Canarsie is, I was from Brookline houses. I lived in the projects from when I was born to when I was 18 years old. Literally my whole life, basically. Jay-Z's song Izzo. I was raised in the projects, roaches and rats. That was literally me. Every time I hear that line, it hits different, because I know what that was like. When I discovered the love that God has for me, that's when I started loving myself even more. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I get emotional talking about it, because He's just been working and showing up every single time. I'm just so thankful that I have Jesus in my life, you know, and that I am walking in faith, because I've been moving different. I've been seeing things differently. I've been learning to forgive people that has done wrong by me, and I've just been feeling so much lighter. I've been looking so much brighter. I've been smiling so much harder. I have no reason why I should go back to where I was before. The list of things that he has done for me is endless, and I'm just excited to see where the rest of life takes me with him. I can share tips about my journey in a different video if you want. I would love to talk about that. If I was rambling, sorry, but that's a little bit about how my self-love journey went. Do you like living in New Jersey? I'm thinking about moving and have second thoughts. I love Jersey. So my mom and I moved to Jersey about 3 years ago. It's so much quieter. I learned how to drive because you have to drive everywhere. I don't like the way people drive in Jersey. That's the only thing I hate about Jerseyans. They drive as if they're the only ones on the road. They don't use any signals. They literally cut you. They do all these crazy stuff. Like, I've seen cars back up on a highway multiple times driving here, and it's, I mean, I don't know. I just love that there's parking everywhere. You don't have to worry about parking when you're driving in Jersey. I feel like the people are nicer. I don't know. I haven't come across rude people when I'm like shopping compared to when I go back to New York and I'm shopping, and then, yeah. It also depends on where you're coming from. If you're coming from New York, I definitely say do the switch. Like, Jersey is the bomb.com. How old am I? And also, you get more for your buck here. Say if I got my own apartment in New York, I literally would have had a box, but I have so much space here and I love it. What advices would you give me that wants to start content creation? If you want to become a content creator, the only right time is now. Almost everything is content. One important advice that I'd give is that make sure that it comes from a place where you want to do it and you're not forcing yourself to do it, because I find that when I have to force myself to create content, it's not the best quality and it didn't come naturally, you know? I feel like it just has to be something that comes out of you with no questions about it. You can't force creating something that you don't want to create, you know? Also, just have fun with it. Honestly, it's supposed to be fun. Creating content becomes easy when you love to do it. So remember when I said that I would own a bakery? Ignore me. Find what you love to do, record, document everything, and just post. And also be consistent with the posting. So post. Your favorite Haitian food, and can you dance compa? Please don't revoke my card. I said it now, so you can't say, oh, I'm taking away your card later. I don't like spicy food, and a lot of Haitian dishes are spicy. Growing up, when it came to eating Haitian dishes, I did not try a lot of them because I knew that they were spicy. Now, I do like eating sauce pois with white rice and probably chicken or something like that. I'm not talking about the regular sauce pois beans, I'm talking about the green ones. This is where whenever I tell another Haitian that I like the green sauce pois, they look at me like, or just say no. I don't know if my grandmother used to put sugar in it to make it sweet for me, but I love the green beans with the white rice. I also love legumes. Please correct me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm also just now learning how to speak Creole, or at least understand it. Yes, I can dance compa, or at least I like to think that I do. I love listening to Haitian music. Top favorite artist probably has to be Oswald, Kai, and Alin Cave. Chocolat, that was my song that I listened to growing up. Yeah, I do know how to dance compa. Yes. I believe we're almost finished here. Best Disney World restaurants. I went to Disney World in the beginning of this year with my friend Marbles, and we had the full Disney experience. It was her first time, and I've been there a few times, but the experience that we had was nothing compared to the many times that I went prior. We did try out a whole bunch of restaurants, but you do need reservations for them. I don't know the exact names of the restaurants, but I'm going to list them on the screen here. And like I said, you do need reservations for them because they are very special experiences where you get to see the characters while you eat. They take pictures, sign autographs. And we also went to this really cool one in Hollywood Studios where it was a dine-in theater. So they had the fake cars as the seats in the restaurant, and then they had a screen where it was like a drive-in movie theater. Everything was black and white, but they don't play actual shows. I think that's because they want people to eat and leave and not stay there. But I just thought it was so clever. We also went to a restaurant where we thought we were having breakfast with Minnie, but it was with all the Disney Junior characters. We weren't mad because it was so cute, but the food is really good. I live for the Mickey waffles at Disney World. Overall, we just had the best experience, but the restaurants made it special. So I'm going to list the ones that we went to. Oh, that was my last question, but I think I should definitely do a part 2 because this one was very interesting and I had fun filming it. I really hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, you should, to see more of my content. You know, your girl's been consistent. I already know that I'm going to see you in my next video for sure. I hope. No, I will. Y'all see these pretty roses? They look like roses.